I have no idea how a company can put out such a really bad product. I have had nothing but trouble with this GoPro since the day I bought it. It has been just, it's a nightmare. Maybe I got a lemon, but even plugging it in is a piece of junk. I saved you guys from hearing a whole bunch of Mother Peace because it was going on. So frustrated. What a piece of junk. What a waste of money. I'm not going to complain about it anymore because that just doesn't do anybody any good. Which wire did I say it was? This one or this one? It's a good question. Which one was it? So, pulling all the wires down to where they're somewhat accessible. And I can make sense of. So I can figure out what wires I'm going to put where. That wire I'm not doing anything with. Goodbye. Alright, let's see. So, I don't know if you guys can actually see this, but this is what I'm playing with here. Hopefully the battery stays in and it does what it's supposed to do. Because while you're charging it, apparently the battery can freaking decide it wants to become dislodged in there and undo itself. I don't know how else to make this visible. Okay. So cutting in here on this one. I'm gonna chase that wire down. So one of these wires goes through here and is one of these wires. So I'm gonna go out there real quick and see if I can figure out if it's this one, because I think it might be this one. I think it might be that one already. But if it's not, I'll figure out which one that one is and I'll make it that one, because that one will be my starter wire to actually go to the starter. Be right back. Okay, I'm looking at the wire. I'm going to see it, pull it and see if I can make a difference. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. This wire might have to go to the coil. The red wire. How's the red wire go to the coil? That's okay. This brown wire is not going to do anything. So I'll pull that one through. And I'll grab the red wire. And I'll figure out where the red wire goes. Hopefully the camera stayed on. Looks like it did. Alright, so under here in the dash, don't know if you guys can see this, without the battery coming loose again like it likes to do. So this red wire is this black wire, which is this red wire. Oh, I guess they're always red. I guess that whole thing is red. So that's going to be my new ignition wire. This red wire. Right here. And then this black wire. So this one should be the brown wire that was out front. That means nothing to me. And it is. So this is actually going to be my start wire. Let's see if I can get you under there where you can actually see it. Okay, start wire goes to the starter. This is going to be wired to the coil off the ignition switch, which will also get touched by my power probe. And this wire, which has been painted blue, is this wire. It has a spade, so it goes back to the starter terminal. And this red wire is going to have a spade to go to the back of the start terminal. Ooh, the plot thickens. Hopefully the battery's staying in there and this thing isn't getting stupid. Alright, so start. I gotta build brackets for these seats. Start wire. This blue star wire. It's gonna go to the SOL terminal. This red wire is going to get a terminal on it, and it's going to go to the coil. And this wire is going to get a terminal end on it, and it's going to go to the battery feed to the ignition switch. And then I'm going to crank it, and we're going to watch this thing spin round and round and build oil pressure. Because I got to put the battery in the trunk. I'll unhook the ground wire up front. Okay, so I need some terminals and some strippers and some wire crimpers. So I'll be right back. Alright, here are a few of everything. So let's do this one first. Now bear in mind, give me some slack here. Wiring is my favorite thing to do, it really is. But this car is going to get a custom harness I'm going to make myself. Right now, that's not it. Getting it to start, that is the priority. Going vroom, cranking over is the first priority. So cranking over and having it go crank, crank, and bring up some pressure is, you know, if it was a Dodge starter, it'd be no, 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 please. But it's not a Dodge starter or Plymouth starter or any of that thing. This is any star. It's probably gonna sing, but I want to hear that first. I want to hear it go zing. And I want to see oil pressure. And I want to go out there and check my valve covers, make sure oil is getting to the rocker arms, which it should be, because this motor was built by my buddy and this thing ran